It's just embarrassing as a whole. Like, she gonna be like, what you mean you sell wraps? Like, what? This woman freaking messaged me and she was like,
Marta, that's not gonna pay the bills. That's not gonna get you more people on your pyramid thing.
I was like, girl, I gotta be like manipulating people all day to buy these wraps for me.
Hold up.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be very different. It's kind of like a rant, I guess, but it's also a lot of good information for you guys because this video is about multi-level marketing. It's about companies like ItWorks, Unique, Herbalife, that other company that like is a stock trader pyramid scheme. It's basically about pyramid schemes. That's what this video is about. The reason that I say that I've wanted to make this video about pyramid schemes and mostly the ItWorks global company, and that's because I actually did ItWorks, unfortunately, in 2014. And that was like a journey. Yeah, it was quite interesting because I mean, obviously you go into an opportunity thinking like, okay, like I really need this money, I want to help pay the bills. It's basically why I joined. And a lot of people, well, like Chris mostly was like, why? Don't do this to your life, like don't do this. But I went ahead and did it and I was like, oh, just support me. So before I actually joined, I thought that the most annoying thing about social media is when people try to sell you things. That's because I've had several ItWorks people contact me and Unique, and if you don't know what Unique is, it's basically a pyramid scheme, but it's makeup, and they actually have that one mascara, I forgot what it's called. It's like fiber something lash mascara. That mascara is actually very good, like that's like actually really good stuff. But that's besides the point. Let me start off with the definition of a pyramid scheme. So the definition of pyramid scheme is a business model that recruits members through a promise of payments or services for enrolling others into the scheme rather than supplying investments or sale of products or services. As recruiting multiplies, recruiting becomes quickly impossible and most members are unable to profit. As such, pyramid schemes are unsustainable and often illegal. So, I know a lot of the ItWorks people or people in these kind of pyramid schemes, they're really quick to argue like, oh well, your 9 to 5 is a pyramid scheme too because there's the CEO, the managers, the employees, you know, supervisors. But it's like,
no, my friend, you're actually in the pyramid scheme.
But here's my argument, okay? Because let's say you go to like a retail store to apply for a job, right? There's a business opportunity, you need some money, you're gonna go apply. So do you go to like Target and apply and do they say,
all right, you're on our team now, but you need $99 to start? Like, hold up, hold up.
That should definitely be a red flag because why in the world am I gonna pay to work for somebody? Like that literally makes no sense, right? All right, let me just start by telling you my experience with ItWorks and I'm gonna be real honest. So if you don't like what I'm saying, then like I don't really care because this is my experience. This is exactly how this happened for me, right? I've known about all these companies as soon as I became a military wife because personally I do think that these kinds of companies, they're quick to target military members or like mostly military wives. How they get people is basically by saying like you could earn all this money and so much more by being an independent business owner and doing everything from home, and they like guilt trip you into like, why would you let somebody else watch your child when you could do that and earn all these thousands and get all these bonuses from the freaking blue? Let me give you guys a definition of independent business owner, okay? Free from outside control. not subject to another's authority. And this is the definition from the Oxford English Dictionary. And if you still think you're an independent business owner, like, can you set your own terms and conditions? Can you change suppliers? Can you change the policies? Do you have any say in your activities, the hours, the prices you sell at? I don't think so, unless you're trying to lose money. Let me just stop rambling and let me just tell you guys my story. All right, so like I said, as I became a military wife, I automatically joined all these pages, and I found a bunch of distributors of these companies. There would be like a certain day of the week that they would be like, all right, you guys like post your business links, or, you know, let's help your fellow military wives. And I would be like, like, this is weird. There's so many people that have their own like businesses or products. I'm like, whoa, like, what am I doing, you know? So of course they want to sell you this dream, like, oh, if you work hard, you can buy this huge house and get this nice car, and you could work from your phone. All you gotta do is be on your phone and take pictures and post on social media. So I saw this SUV driving around on base in Hawaii, and it had like a huge sticker on the back window or whatever. I don't think you're allowed to do that, but anyway. And it was huge, and it was like ItWorks Global, and it was like go for your dream type thing, you know, be your own business owner. And I was like, I'm like, I want to be my own business owner, you know. And I went on YouTube and I was like, the truth about ItWorks, you know. I looked it up all over the internet, and I did find some negative stuff about it. And, you know, I mean, everyone was telling me like, it's a pyramid scheme, don't do it. But I was like, nah, I got this, you know, like I could get like people to buy from me, you know, and the products seem cool, and like obviously who doesn't want to be in great shape, and that's what they like show, like, oh, if you use these wraps, these magical wraps, you're gonna be like amazingly beautiful and your stomach's gonna look great. But it's a little bit of, let me take this before picture, you know, kind of bloated, you know, and let me take this after picture a little bit sucked in type thing. That's what it's kind of about, you know what I'm saying? These wraps only work, by the way, for 24 to like 48 hours, I forgot, but it's like 2 to 3 days, and that's exactly why the ItWorks people on top are like, you should use the wrap every 2 to 3 days to keep the effects. It changes the appearance, basically. It makes it look more smoother, and it makes your skin more taut, or whatever that word is. And yeah, that only lasts for 2 to 3 days, so that's why you have to use it again. And by the way, 4 wraps, I remember, cost like $100. So yeah, like you could do the same thing with coffee grounds and moisturizer, by the way, and just wrap yourself in saran wrap, and that gives you the same exact results, but obviously like very cheap. I find this lady on Facebook somehow, I don't know how, you know, like nowadays everyone's like an FBI agent. So anyways, I find her and I message her, and I'm like, I'm so interested, like I would love to learn more. And she calls me and she tells me for like 2 hours, she told me everything about the business, and obviously made it like a fairy tale story, and like, I'll help you at every moment of the day, and blah blah blah, we're gonna motivate each other, like girl power. I was like,
Oh snap! I'm like, all right, I'm gonna earn this money.
That's not how it went. So I was super motivated right after this call, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this super package for like $200 on the startup, because the lowest you have to pay is $98 or $99. So I got the extra package, obviously, because I was so motivated, and of course she was so happy about that. So technically, if you resell the package, you're supposed to earn more money, but technically, like, the smart thing to do was do a wrap party, and, you know, have everyone buy at not a discounted price, but like full price. So every wrap was like $25, and, you know, all that garbage. So anyways, I had this wrap party and I invited a bunch of people on Facebook, and I think only 2 girls showed up, and they were like my closest friends at the time. And like obviously that was super awkward because I'm like, this is some doo-doo, like what is this? That's what started me thinking like, okay, are people skeptical if these things work? Or is this company known to be like pyramid scheme and people just trying to get money and manipulating people? Yeah, one of the girls actually filled out an order, you know, and anyway, blah blah blah, that was really embarrassing. And I actually ended up getting about 8 people on my downline. Is that what it's called? I don't really know. And I think I got like a couple people to be under me in the pyramid scheme. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing because like it's just embarrassing as a whole. I had to like, I didn't have to, but like I added people from high school that like I thought were hella annoying just so I could sell to them, because I'm like, I don't like you guys, but I'ma earn my money though. I was like,
hey girl, like, do you blah blah blah.
I don't know. I don't even know what I said. I don't even want to even try to remember because it's so embarrassing. I had the lanyard that says it works, and I remember going to the dentist with it on because that's what my mentor told me to do, like wear everywhere, wear the It Works shirt, like ask me how I work from home. And I remember the dental assistant actually asked me, she was like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, that's I just started working for this company, and like I was obviously supposed to be like, you know, trying to manipulate everybody around me to buy stuff for me, but I was like, nah, this is mad embarrassing. Like she gonna be like, what you mean you sell wraps? Like what? I also bought the It Works shirt on eBay or something like that, and I think I wore that maybe like twice, and then I sold it again on eBay. Anyway, the end of the story is I ended up selling everything on eBay, obviously for a very discounted price, and I had like the It Works cult come at me and like report me and say like, oh,
you're not supposed to be selling that stuff on eBay. And
I was like, so like what are you gonna do about it? Tell the CEO of freaking It Works? Like I really don't care. Let's be real. Like if these things really worked and these wraps really made you skinny and these fat fighter things or whatever actually made you not gain any weight, pretty sure everyone would be talking about it. Like we got the internet, and if this stuff really worked, I'm sure people would be putting out reviews saying like, guys, you gotta get this. And obviously these It Works products are just stuff you could find in your local CVS or Walmart. So, and it's so much more cheaper. So I remember making these YouTube videos also. I did like 2 about It Works, and they were so embarrassing. We're gonna do the wrap on my husband today.
It works.
I obviously deleted them from my YouTube because I don't want nobody seeing them. But I remember doing a video about Fat Fighter, the Fat Fighter pill thing. And it basically contains a lot of fiber, and this is my unbiased information. And obviously a high fiber diet helps you lose weight, and it has stuff to help you not crave bad foods, you know, like keep your cravings down. So what doesn't make sense is the bottle says to take the Fat Fighters after you eat all your burgers and your fries and your shakes and all that. But like, wouldn't it be smarter to take it before, like, you know, in the beginning of the day so you don't get those cravings? So like the science doesn't add up, it doesn't make sense. Also, I remember a bunch of like messages from my mentor, like semi low-key bullying. Like it was just so annoying because she would always text me like, I specifically will never forget this because I just laughed like when this happened. So I don't know if you guys know, but like I really love gaming. Like I'm not like super that's all I do type thing, but I do love gaming. Fortnite. But anyway, so I was playing Call of Duty, and I posted a picture of me playing Call of Duty, and this woman freaking messaged me, and she was like,
Marta, that's not gonna pay the bills. That's not gonna get you more people on your pyramid thing.
I was like, girl, I can't take any time for myself. I gotta be like manipulating people all day to buy these wraps for me. Like what? Stop it. Just stop. I can't even stay serious talking about that because that is literally so funny. And she would always text me like,
why aren't you posting? You should be posting your things on on Instagram, on Facebook.
Oh my god, do you guys want to see some of these posts that I would do? I actually made a separate Instagram because I didn't want to annoy my current followers too much. Just because I know how annoying it is, because I've had people that I followed before I started ItWorks and they were just constantly like 90-day challenge, by the way, which is all that crap is a lie. They'd be like, oh, do you want to be my model? Like, you know, to do a before and after. And if I'm gonna be your model, I better be getting these products for free. So yeah, that's a lie. The get my discount 40% off is a lie, because that's just the regular price of the products. As a loyal customer, that's just what you get. And you automatically become a loyal customer because you get auto enrolled in monthly shipments unless you cancel and stop being a loyal member. So it doesn't exist, this 40% off. Yeah, all these mermaid hair challenges, all these before and afters, like you don't know how many people just sucked in, or like, you know, like these are not no magic products. These are like taking a protein shake, basically. Most of these products contain fiber and green tea. Like just eat yourself some apples, eat some Activia. Like I just wanna send out a public apology, because when I started doing this, I had like full hope that this stuff was real, and I really believed that like these are some great products. I tried to get some of the family in it, like my friends. I was like,
girl, you gotta try this, like, you know, help me out. Ugh.
Oh my gosh, guys, I am so embarrassed. And so another super funny thing is, like I said, the reason why I started it obviously was to get money, right? So it's because I also got super enticed. All these people saying they bought like these houses, and you know, they were showing all these hundreds of cash, when in reality, like that was not from ItWorks. That was probably your man's money or your money babysitting. I know this because I was in these group chats and they would be saying like, all right, I gotta deposit some money at the ATM so I could, you know, entice people. Like, girl, stop. Like, we know you're not buying this house with your ItWorks money. We know you're getting like $100 a month tops. You know, if you're a master manipulator, I think you will do great in these companies, for real, because obviously the person at the top earns the most money off everybody. So the more people you get into the scheme, you get more money. And I'm telling you, like, yeah, these people want to say like, oh, but you work for somebody and I work for myself. Like, first of all, no, you don't. Okay, you work for these CEOs. And the difference is that people with regular jobs, 9 to 5s, or you know, whatever hours, but a regular job, these people get 401ks, they get health insurance, they get all these benefits, they get paid days off, they get like mental health days or sick days. What do you get? Do you get like anything other than manipulating people? I don't know. Look, nothing against anyone that's in these companies, because it seems as though some people are super into it and super in love with the products, I guess. And actually, if like these people would see this movie on Netflix about Herbalife and how it's a scam, and I don't know if you guys know, but actually somebody messaged me the other day about how Herbalife actually targets minorities, like especially Hispanics. So I always thought like, why are mostly Hispanics doing Herbalife? But now it kind of makes sense, and it's so sad. I'm gonna actually watch the movie today because I feel like everybody should. Like, even the people that are super close-minded and think like these companies are amazing, you know, they give you all this money, but like just open up your mind and watch the movie. Oh, another commonly used thing is like stealing other distributors before and afters. Like, I would do the same thing because that's what like everyone in the little group chat was doing. And yeah, I'm telling you, like this ItWorks thing, this pyramid scheme thing, it's like a cult. Like when you get in, it's like everyone's mad protective, and if you find out someone from ItWorks or whatever is selling something online, like all the group starts going reporting that person. And you know, it's crazy. Like I would literally compare this thing to Scientology. Like these pyramid schemes, no lie, like these things are real dangerous. Okay, I found like the funniest memes. I'm just gonna post some memes right here. Man, I am so embarrassed that I did this. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. It's just so frustrating because I remember when I did that ItWorks party, and afterwards I'm like, wow, I'm such a failure. Like, I'm not working hard enough. But in reality, it's like, no, actually this is a pyramid scheme, and the reason why people don't want to come to these parties or whatever, it's because they know that you're trying to get them under your pyramid and they're gonna make money off of you. And that's basically it. If you research a company and you're only researching through current distributors, of course they're gonna be like, this is great, you gotta work hard, and if you don't make the money, it's because you're not working hard. It's like, no, you're not making the money because you don't know how to manipulate people well enough. That's why you don't make the money, okay? It's not because you're not posting enough, you're not messaging people enough. Like, do you know how annoying that is? And do you know how embarrassing that is, messaging people over and over saying like,
hey girl, like, have you checked out the sale?
by the way, there's rarely any sales, by the way. That's all fake. Like, you just get the regular discount. Here's an example of like a post that I would put on that Instagram I had, and it says like, looking for people interested in doing a 90-day detox.
Are you freaking serious?
I'm mad at myself sometimes that I even did it, but at the same time I'm kind of glad I did because I know what it is to be in it. By the way, when you're a distributor, you also have a mandatory monthly shipment, so you have to pay for products every month, and I think there's a minimum of like, I don't know if it's 50, well that's what it was I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, and you have to get those products shipped to you or else your site shuts down, like your website, so people could buy the products for you. I honestly think the most that I've ever gotten was, I don't know, maybe $50 or something, or $100 something. I spent, it was definitely about $400 overall over, I don't know, if it was 3-4 months I was part of that company. I don't really remember how I left, but I know when I did, like, the lady had an attitude, and the other girls that messaged me actually when I told people on Instagram I'm doing this video is that, yeah, like, everyone deletes you, like, you know, no one talks to you anymore from ItWorks. And it's really weird. Like, it's a little bit culty. Alright, thanks for watching this video. It might have been a little long, but there was lots to talk about. I hope I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Oh god, I don't know what you guys are gonna think, but that was my truth. And don't forget to like the video if you found it informational. You know, I used a couple definitions, so, you know. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm not sure which corner the button is in. I think it's here or there, I don't know, but yeah, hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss another video with me. I appreciate it. See you guys next time.